वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो
Namaste. Shubhodayam. How are you? Wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Happy Holi. Good. Congratulations. Even though Holi celebration is there, you have come to the class and you have climbed 40 steps. Okay. Shall we start? Page number 15. ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। Page number 80. Second paragraph, I will read out, please listen. Reserve unto yourself the power or detaching yourself from everything, however beloved, however much the soul might yearn for it. However great the pangs of misery you feel if you are going to leave it, still reserve the power of leaving it whenever you want. Here's Swami telling about detaching yourself from everything. Is it so easy? Procuring is also tough, and after procuring, detaching is, renouncing is still more tough. Why should I renounce? Why should I give up? I have worked so hard to earn it. This is mine. Isn't it? The idea of ownership. It's too difficult to renounce, too difficult to give up. And the person who can really detach from everything, from anything, is a true master of himself. We should love responsibility and we should involve deeply. We should love deeply, serve tirelessly, okay? And we may give unselfishly. We should do all these things. But yet, we should reserve the power to detach from it whenever we want. Then we can be free. We have come to this world without any objects with us. And during our life's journey, we use tools, isn't it? So many articles, gadgets, so many relationships we have, and so many possessions, isn't it? Name, fame, power, so many things like this. But all these are temporary, momentary. They help us, they serve their purpose in our life. But they are not the ultimate things to cling to, isn't it? They are not the highest things to hold them eternally. That's why we need to exercise this power of detachment. Like we exercise to focus our mind on some object, in the same way, at the same time, we should also learn this power of detachment. Actually, when the mind really able to concentrate on one object, it gradually develops this power of detachment. Yet, some samskaras, some ideas very strong in our mind. I am this, like that. There was a meditation hall. A teacher was teaching meditation to the students. All the students sat in Ardha Padmasana and closed their eyes and sat like statues and meditating. The Guru asked, mentally, you visualize your whole body. Think about your legs, think about your hands, think about your head, like that. Then the teacher told, observe your thoughts, observe your mind. Then suddenly an idea flashed in one of the students' mind. If I am observing my mind, who am I? I am not the mind? That idea flashed in his mind. And if a person, a poor man is there, he had only a torn dhoti and a few rags, a thatched hut to his credit. That much were his possessions. And there was an emperor. He had a big territory and so many jewels and so rich he was. He had each and everything, every article that was there in the kingdom belongs to him. Yet, that king was unattached to them. He did not have any feeling for them. At any moment, he was ready to give all those and he can return to forest. Whereas this poor man is there, a few bowls and a torn dhoti, a thatched hut. That was his possessions. Yet, he was very much attached to them. He cannot give up them. If somebody touches them, he feels very angry, irritated. Thus, he was in bondage. That bondage leads to misery. Whereas, that detachment leads to freedom. There was beautiful stories Swami Vivekananda used to tell. When we follow the dharma, then we can be detached, we can act like Nitya Mukta, ever free, wherever we may be, whatever profession we may be in, when we are in completely work with a detached spirit. How to practice this? How to develop this habit? By regular practice, regular meditation. When you regularly sit for meditation, observe your thoughts, and when you try to concentrate your mind on one particular object, gradually this will develop. Swami Vivekananda used to meditate in his childhood. He and his friends used to play this game. All of them used to sit in a room and they used to meditate. One day, what happened? A snake entered through the window. All the students cried out, snake, snake, like that. They ran away from the room. And Naren was completely oblivious about his surroundings. He could not listen anything. He was completely engrossed in the object that he was meditating. He could not hear any other voice. All the elders were called. They saw from a distance. The snake was opposite to Naren in the room. If they enter, the snake may bite him. So they waited there, holding some sticks and other weapons in their hands. After some time, the snake went away. After that, they shook Naren's body and brought him to consciousness. Then they asked, "Why didn't you move when all your friends were calling?" "No, I am completely forgetful. I am deeply involved in my meditation." That was powerful, was his meditation. And there is a funny story. All of us think all the external relationships and all the relationships that we have, that we build in due course, are permanent. Okay. Once a wife was telling her husband, "See, that fellow had 16 wives. He had been renouncing 2 wives every month. Every month he is giving divorce to 2 wives. You fellow, if I go to my mother's house, within 24 hours, you follow me. You are following me. You cannot renounce." Then that husband became very angry. "You foolish fellow, that person cannot renounce any in his lifetime. I am able to renounce at this moment." Saying so, he took his Uttariya and he returned to the forest, and he never returned to the house. That is about renunciation. And when it comes to detached spirit, a handmaid, okay, she is there. That means in rich man's people, in rich people's house, there will be one servant will be there. The servant treats all her master's children as my Rama, my Sita, my Hari, like that. But in her hearts of heart, she knew clearly that her real people are somewhere else in the village, and there she has her husband, her children, like that. With that attitude, with that detached spirit, when we work, then we will be free. The mind will be calm. We will not lose any memory. We will not lose any knowledge. When we are too much attached, too much entangled, when we cannot give up the idea of some particular object or some particular idea, then we are bound. Thus, we will lose our freedom. Then we will become miserable. Then we will lose our knowledge. The discrimination will go away. That's why Swami Vivekananda used to say, children have to be taught this concentration and the power of detachment from the very childhood. Then the mind becomes strong and a powerful instrument to receive any kind of higher knowledge. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Please post to class.